Okay, so today I'm going to do a video I've been wanting to do for a while. A couple people in my family have been doing it and I thought it was super interesting. This is a video, 50 things about me that you probably did not already know. Okay, so number one, I am a perfectionist. I have been since I was little. It's gotten better, but you know, all my scores have to be perfect on homework assignments. My record for Rubik's Cube solving is in 1:23 seconds, and I'm very proud of that time. I do not read fantasy books besides Harry Potter, and I have read that series over 13 times. Until 5th grade, I wanted to be an elementary school teacher for the longest time. My different career thoughts have been accounting, chef, like culinary school, engineering like my dad does. I absolutely do not try new foods because I'm terrified of them. On the rare occasion that I do try new foods, I usually end up liking it. But I have tried it and I absolutely hate every kind of seafood, salmon, shrimp. I hate everything that has swam in the ocean. I think summer is way too long, 3 months, and it needs to be shorter because I do like school. I'm interested in how the American government works, and that kind of surprises my friends, but I do like reading about it and learning about it. When I grow up, I want to move to Manhattan, New York, and I also want to be a lawyer. Growing up, I had a hard time making friends in elementary school because I was always super serious, and I didn't really know how to make conversation with people, but I did make good friends and I'm so grateful that I have them. I once had 4 goldfish when I was little, but they all died within 2 weeks and I still do not know why to this day. I get spring and summer allergies and it gets super bad. My eyes get puffy and my nose gets runny and it's not fun. I am always cold no matter the weather, especially my hands. My hands are always freezing and so I always like to go up behind my siblings and put my hands on their neck and it freaks them out. I hate wearing socks around the house. I hate sleeping in socks. I hate just socks, unless of course I'm wearing shoes. I played softball for a long time and I pitched for 4 years. I am 4 foot 10 inches and 5/8, and yes, I am done growing and it is very sad. I had my first kiss when I was 11. In 5th and 6th grade, my nickname was Sharky because I bit somebody in my grade. In 5th grade, I stomped on a boy's foot because he farted on me. I write for fun and I write about everything. I speak a bit of French, Portuguese, and German. I do like country music. I didn't always, but recently I have been converted to country music. I have never ridden on a horse, but I really want to. My favorite movies are Les Mis, La La Land, and The Notebook. I have seen Les Mis about 5 times, and yes, I do cry every time I watch it. I have a huge fear of heights and the dark. They're both very childish things, but they are all absolutely real. I am left-handed and I have broken my left arm twice. I've never had a cavity in my entire life. I've never been stung by a bee, and every time I see a bee I go running screaming because I do not want to be stung by a bee. I made video diaries for Eve before she was even born, and I think I still have some of them. They're very cringy. I hate running long distances. I only like running sprints. I absolutely hate hiking. I don't even know why. It's like, why would you walk up a mountain when you could just get on a treadmill and do the same thing with the elevation? I've never understood it, but you know, it's fun to do as a family, I guess. My shoe size is a 6 and it's been that way for a while and I think it will stay that way, and so I have a collection of shoes that I'm able to still wear. I had a surgery on my stomach when I was 3 months old and they had to remove 6 inches of my intestines because I think it's called an intussusception, but it was not fun. On my bunk bed, when I lay on the bottom, there's a board up above under Abby's bed and I write, you know, just fun, memorable dates that I have. I always have to know what the plan is, and my family all teasing me that I'm always, what's the plan? But it's true because I have to know what we're having for dinner, what we're doing after dinner, you know, what I'm doing tomorrow, and I just like to have my agenda planned out in my head so I never am worrying about what's coming up. I sometimes wish that I had an older brother. You know, it's fun to be the older sibling, but sometimes, you know, I see my friends with older siblings and I think, dang, that would be fun. But that's why you have parents staying out with, I guess. I used to mop people's floors for money when I was little. I have an absolutely horrible memory, especially with names. I can remember faces, but not the names to the faces. I also used to draw a lot, which I've never taken an art class in my life, but my grandma Griffiths, she was always drawing and I was so inspired by her. I did this one, I think closer to the beginning of this year, I wonder if you guys can guess who it is. Comment down below if you think you know who it is. But I would just draw like funny little pictures like my shoes and like pine needles and stuff like that. I like wearing dresses and skirts, and of course I have to wear them to school now because they're a uniform, but before I switched schools I did wear more dresses and skirts to school than I did pants. I love watching sports, especially football and basketball and volleyball and baseball. If I could go anywhere in the world right now, it's switched a lot. It used to be Germany and then New York, but I would love to go to Paris really bad because I have pretty pictures of Paris in my room and I just want to see it really badly. I have worn makeup since 5th grade, and I'm sure that I had my days in 5th grade where it looked awful, but Mom was always really nice about it and helped show me how to properly use it. I love the rain. I love the sound of it, just hearing it on the roof. I love the smell of it afterwards. I don't like being out in it, and I don't really like the snow except for on Christmas. I talk to myself sometimes. It's not like I'll have conversations with myself. It's just sometimes I'll be getting ready in the mornings and then Abby will be next to me and she'll go, "What did you just say?" And you know, I'll have thoughts going through my head and apparently I just start saying them out loud. Also during math tests, I sometimes talk to myself through what I'm doing, and you know, there's always that person in the class that does that, and I always thought it was really annoying, but I guess I'm that person now. And last but not least, I am not too competitive in sports, but I am very competitive at school. I like to have good grades. I like to, you know, it used to be competitive against other people in my class. Now I'm just trying to do my personal best, get good scores on tests, and just keep my grades up. Okay, well, I hope you guys learned something about me that you didn't know before. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Oof, okay. Chad, could you close the door?